What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is RaceDocs and today we're talking about the day before. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, RaceDocs, it's been a couple of days since the footage came out. Yes, I know. Trust me, I really know. I took the day off on Tuesday to cover this footage, but it never came out. I left on vacation the next day and the footage comes out on Friday and I have no setup to create content around it. And I felt pretty useless. As a content creator, that is probably the worst luck I've ever had. I was pretty much watching the gameplay footage and felt like this guy right here. No emotions, just a dry sense of humor. No one was hurt for this video, okay? So let me put him down. Alright, so to continue on, this is not a reaction video, so if you guys are expecting a reaction video, no, you're not gonna see that here. This is gonna be a mini series that I put together pretty much to cover everything that I saw in the video itself and taking a look into the core elements that make this game a survival game at all. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started.
I'm Oliver Frost. This is probably my last radio broadcast.
Alright guys, so let's start off by talking about the radio broadcast in the beginning of this video. Now, I know what you're thinking is that this is probably staged and not real gameplay, but if it is, there are a few things that we can take from it, and one thing has been seen already in the gameplay footage, so let's talk about it. If you look through the window itself, you will see that there's currently a storm going on, and you can also see the reflection of raindrops on the actual broadcast radio itself. So that confirms one thing: there is some kind of dynamic weather system in the game right now if this was recorded from an in-game session. So weather is a thing already in the game. That is a big plus, especially for someone that is trying to play in a realistic setting on a post-apocalyptic game.
And this goddamn Azure Initiatives wouldn't have existed.
Apart from the weather, if you guys listen closely, you can hear him talking about an Azure Initiative. Now, this sounds like some kind of military organization or government power that's trying to restore some kind of order. Now, this could either be a good thing or a bad thing, but the tone that he's using in this radio broadcast definitely sounds like it's not a good thing for you. So, definitely something to look out for, especially since it's listed on the bunker that we saw in this gameplay. Keeping that in mind, I'm wondering if this Azure Initiative is going to be responsible for governing all of the sanctuaries on the map, or if all of the sanctuaries are going to have to fight against the Azure Initiative. No matter which way we see it, it's going to be interesting to see how everything works out. One final thing that we can all take from this broadcast is the fact that the infected will be able to break down doors. Now, I was able to count between 12 to 15 different hits before the infected made it through the door and attacked the radio host. So that is something very important to keep in mind whenever we start playing this game in the future. Continuing on to the next part of the video, let's talk about the alarm system that was set off inside the house. If you guys look at the keypad, it's obvious that some numbers were pressed more than others, which could give you a hint on what the password is. Now, this definitely raises different questions that need to be answered. Will these passwords be set by different players after claiming the house, and then the numbers get faded by an automated system? Or will this be a mini game that you have to go through to be able to gain access to any house? So with that being said, after the alarm went off, there was a police officer that responded to the house along with another armored vehicle. Now my question is, will these be strictly NPC characters, or could this be a player just role-playing as a police officer after taking on a quest from the sanctuary? Please keep in mind that all of these are ideas and speculations and have not been confirmed for the game yet, so keep that in mind when you're watching this video. Alright guys, so with everything I've said in this video, I think it's easy to say that this game truly does look beautiful at the current stage that it's in. Obviously, there are some flaws that you can see throughout the video that needs to be fleshed out, but other than that, this game looks beautiful and everything about it just makes me want to play it right now. So I will keep track of this full development, so make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any future content or development updates. Alright guys, without further ado, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.